Good morning friends, I am Ravi Kumar Avasya sir. I am teaching economics in sgm college Kara. In this lecture we are going to complete about the last point of this chapter, that is importance of microeconomics. There are 7 important points. I am going to write all the points one by one and I will explain each point in detail. Now first see importance of macroeconomics. There are 7 important points. Number 1, that is about functioning of an economy. Point number 2, that is about economic fluctuations. First I will write all the points one by one and I will explain each point in detail. Point number 3, that is about national income. Point number 4, that is about economic development. Point number 5, that is about performance of an economy. Point number 6, that is about study of macroeconomic variables. Point number 7, that is about level of employment. These are 7 important points. With the help of this point, we are going to discuss about the importance of macroeconomics. Okay. First point, that is about the functioning of an economy. Second point is about the economic fluctuations. Point number 3, that is about national income. Point number 4, that is about economic development. Point number 5, that is about performance of an economy. Point number 6, that is about study of macroeconomic variables. And point number 7, that is level of employment. Now these are the 7 important points. Now with the help of some points I am going to discuss about every point. That is first point, that is about the functioning of an economy. First point, functioning of an economy. Functioning of an economy. Some points which are very important for this point. I am going to write all these points. For example, idea. Second point, that is about functioning. Idea, function. Point number 3, that is about economic system. Next point is about helps. Some points helps understand that is economic pattern, economic pattern, aggregative variables, large, complex. These are some points. With the help of these points, we are going to see the first point, that is functioning of an economy. For example, microeconomics. Microeconomics gives idea what kind of functioning is there for economic system, and it also helps to understand the economic pattern of large aggregative variables which are numbered in large and very complex in economic system. It gives microeconomics analysis, helps us, or it gives idea of functioning economic system. This word is very important, economic system. Okay. Here it also helps to understand the economic pattern. What kind of pattern is there for aggregative variables? In my last lecture I discussed about aggregative variables. That is aggregative variables. It helps to understand economic pattern of aggregative variables which are very large and in complex in economic system. Very complex in economic system. So it is very important. Study of macroeconomics will help you to understand functioning of an economy. With the help of this point, you can understand. That is the idea of functioning economic system. It also helps to understand economic pattern, or it also helps to understand aggregative variables which are very large in number and in complex economic system. It gives, first point is going to complete with the help of microeconomics. That is first point, that is functioning of an economy. Now, point number second, that is about the economic fluctuations. Economic fluctuation. Point number second, economic fluctuations. In my last lecture I discussed about the fluctuations, and even I discussed about the business cycle. Now your business cycle, or somewhere it is called as a trade cycle. I explain all these points. And even at that time, I explained that economy will not remain as it is. I have given you such kind of diagram. Ups and downs are there. Economy will remain at top, this condition boom or prosperity, and again some kind of depression or recessions is there. So there are fluctuations in economy. And now see, we are living, now you know the problem of COVID-19. The economy is not in a good condition. That is, world economy is facing some kind of problem. Even Indian economy is facing some kind of problem. So fluctuations are there. Okay, I will write some points and I will explain this point. With this point helps. Second point is about analysis causes fluctuations in income output and employment again employment makes attempt to control and at the same time reduce severity. Now see, I'll explain these points. Economic fluctuation. What kind of fluctuations are there? Microeconomics, study of macroeconomics helps to analyze causes of fluctuation. What kind of fluctuations are there in economy? Or suppose if market is at the top, it will definitely come down. So in last lecture I discussed about the business cycle, that is prosperity condition, condition of boom, condition of recession, condition of depression. Again economy will come upward level, that is recovery is there. So what kind of condition is there for economy? All these fluctuations are going to be studied with the help of microeconomics. So study of microeconomics is going to help you to analyze causes fluctuation. What kind of fluctuations are there? in, for example, in income, what kind of income is there, what kind of output is there, and what kind of condition of employment in your economy or in your country. And it also makes the attempt to control it. It makes attempt to control these fluctuations, and also it is going to reduce the severity. If we control, and at the same time it will reduce its severity. So microeconomics is going to help to understand economic fluctuations. This is point number 2. Now point number 3, that is about the national income. Point number 3 is about national income. National income. Some points which are very important. Immense importance. Immense importance. Study of national income. Study of national income. Study of national income and social accounts. Social accounts. Without national income, without national income, not possible to formulate correct economic policy. Now see how microeconomics is going to help. National income. In my last lecture or in my first lecture I discussed that national income is different than individual income. When we are going to talk about the microeconomics, we are going to say something about the one income of one family, income of one household, income of one company. But when we are talking about the national income of your nation, we are going to consider about the income of nation. How microeconomics is going to help for understand national income? Study of microeconomics, it has got some kind of immense importance when you are going to study about the national income and when you are going to discuss about the social accounts. So microeconomics is going to help you to understand the importance of national income. Without taking into conditions, without it is not possible to understand the formulate correct economic policies. To make economic policy, so see what kind of policies are there. Now see, India is not a developed country. India is a developing country. So it is important that for every country to see the policies, which policies are very good for their economy, and every government is interested to make some kind of policies. With the help of microeconomics, this will help to study about the national income and social account. Without the importance of macroeconomics, it is not possible to understand national income. This is point number 3, that is immense important. Point number 4, that is about economic development. Point number 4, that is economic development. Economic development. First, I will write some important points which are there. Advanced in macro. Point number 2, that is about the help to understand. Helps to understand problems of developing countries, problems of developing countries, poverty, for example, poverty, unemployment, inequalities in income, again income and wealth, you can call it as income and wealth, again difference in economic standards, economic standards. Again, some point that is about suggest steps, and again to improve the condition. This point is also very important, that is advanced studies in microeconomics will help to understand the problems of developing countries. See, one point is very clear, problems of developing countries and problems of developed countries are different. For example, developing countries, like country like India, we are developing country, we are in the category of developing country. What are our problem? Problem of poverty is there, problem of unemployment is there, problem of population is there. So the developed countries, they are not going to face such kind of problem. So problems of developed countries and problems of developed countries are different. So study of macroeconomics will help to understand the problems of developing countries, like for which problems, such as poverty, inequality of income and wealth, poverty, that is absolute poverty, relative poverty. I am going to discuss all these points later, that is what do you mean by absolute poverty, what do you mean by relative poverty. So poverty, problem of poverty is there for developing countries, problem of income inequalities, wealth, that is for example 20% people they are very rich, 40% people they belongs to middle class, and 40% people they belongs to BPL, below poverty line level. So what kind of inequalities are there in income and wealth? So microeconomics is going to study all these points, inequality in income and wealth. Again, difference in economic standards. Standard is very important. Economics, what kind of standard is there, what kind of difference is there in standard. If they are very rich, they are going to have some kind of good, they are having some kind of good condition, they can spend more money. But if people they are poor, they are not going to spend money. So economic standard will remain low for poor people. So it will definitely help you to understand all these points. Again, it will suggest some steps to improve the condition. Microeconomics is going to say something, how you will improve, what steps should be there to improve the condition of people. So with the help of macroeconomics, it will definitely help you for the economic development. That is point number 4. Now, point number 5, that is about the performance of an economy. Point number 5, that is performance of an economy. Performance of an economy. Point number 5. That is performance of an economy. Performance of an economy. Performance of an economy. So again, there are some points. I am going to write all these points. Help to analyze. Again, this is some performance. Next point is about the economy. Next point is about national income estimates. Again, measures. Next point is about the performance and performance economy. Performance economy. Comparing standards. Comparing production of goods. Production of goods. One period one period to another. One period to another. Now I am going to explain point number 5, that is performance of an economy. Study of macroeconomics will help to understand or to analyze the performance of economy. What kind of performance there for economy, whether your economy is developing or whether there are some kind of problems. I mentioned about this now, see condition of COVID-19. So definitely economy, it has got some kind of problem. Not only India, but all the countries that now they are going to face some kind of problem for their economy. So what kind of performance is there? With the help of macroeconomics, we are going to study such points, that is, it helps to analyze the performance of economy. National income estimates. So, if condition of your economy is not good, then definitely it is a problem for national income. National income will definitely go down. So, it estimates, national income estimates, again it will measure the performance of economy. What kind of performance there for your economy. And at the same time, it is going to compare the production of goods and services from one period. For example, suppose this is 2020. What kind of performance there in 2019 of your economy? It is going to compare what kind of performance there in 2019 and what is performance in 2020. So it is going to compare production of goods and services from one period and production of goods and services in next year, that is one period to the another period. So with the help of macroeconomics, we are going to study the performance of an economy. This point is also very important. Now, point number 6, that is about the study of macroeconomic variables. Point number 6, that is study of macroeconomic variables. Study of macroeconomic variables. Point number 6, study of macroeconomic variables. Macroeconomic variables. Economic variables. Again, macroeconomic variables. There are some points. I am going to write all these points one by one. That is to understand. Second point, that is about the working of an economy. Next point, that is about the economic variables. Next point, that is about the important point number 7, that is about the related with economic conditions. And it also gives income output level. See, with the help of macroeconomics, it is going to understand the working of an economy, or at the same time, that is about the economic variables. What kind of economic variables are there? In my last lecture, I mentioned about economic variable. What kind of economic variables? Now you can understand about the GDP, economic variable, that is investment. What kind of investment is there for your country? So these are some economic variables. We are going to understand all these economic variables. With the help of macroeconomics, we are going to study economic variables, and that is important related with economic conditions. If your GDP is good, then definitely the condition that people will have some kind of money in their hand. So economic condition. If condition of your country is not good, then definitely there is fall for GDP. So it will definitely help you to understand with the help of study of economic variables. And last point is point number 7. This last point, this point we are going to complete the chapter. Here chapter number first will be end. Point number 7, that is about level of employment. So what kind of level of employment is there? Point number 7, that is about the, it helps to analyze the general price level, general level of income, general level of employment, general level of employment, and at the same time that is about the output of an economy. Output of an economy. So I have already mentioned about general price level, general level of economy. So study of microeconomics will help to understand or to analyze the general level of employment. What kind of employment is there in your economy? Whether there is some kind of good condition for employment. If they are getting job, then definitely employment conditions are good. At the same time, what kind of output is there? Output of an economy. If economy is at the top, then definitely you can say that there is good condition. For example, in my last lecture I mentioned about the trade cycle. What do you mean by trade cycle? What do you mean by business cycle? If economy is there, the condition of good condition, then you can find employment for all the people. If this curve is at that last point, it is about depression or recession, then you cannot find employment in your economy. So study of microeconomics will help you to understand the level of employment in your economy. So I discussed all the points here. So I hope you will understand all these points. Here we are going to complete the chapter. Today's chapter we discuss about the importance of macroeconomics. Here first we study about the functioning of economy, point number 1. Point number 2, that is about the economic fluctuation. Point number 3, that is about the national income. Point number 4, that is about the economic development. Point number 5, that is the performance of an economy. Point number 6, that is study of macroeconomic variables. And point number 7, that is last point, level of employment. I discuss all these points one by one. I hope you will understand, and here we complete the chapter. Thank you very much.